Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, lived a poor miller and his 3 sons. When the miller passed away, he left his belongings to them. The eldest son got the mill. The second got a donkey. And the youngest received nothing but a cat. The youngest son was heartbroken. He sighed.
What will I do with just a cat?
But this was no ordinary cat. He stood tall, tipped his hat, and said,
"Trust me, master. Get me a pair of boots and a bag, and I'll make you richer than you ever dreamed."
The young man was astonished, but he agreed. The clever cat, now known as Puss in Boots, set off on an adventure. He filled his bag with carrots and corn, set a trap in the forest, and soon caught a fat rabbit. He took it straight to the king and bowed deeply.
"Your Majesty,"
he purred.
"a gift from my master, the noble Marquis of Carabas."
The king was delighted and began to admire this mysterious marquis. Day after day, Puss in Boots continued bringing gifts to the palace, pheasants, ducks, and rabbits, always in his master's name. The king began to think very highly of this unseen nobleman. One sunny day, the king and his daughter, the beautiful princess, went for a carriage ride along the river. Puss whispered to his master,
"Do exactly as I say. Go and bathe in the river."
The young man obeyed. As soon as he entered the water, Puss hid his clothes and ran to the king's carriage.
"Help! Help!"
he cried.
"My master, the Marquis of Carabas, is drowning. Thieves have stolen his clothes."
The king ordered his guards to rescue the poor man and dressed him in royal garments. The princess blushed when she saw him, for he was handsome and kind. Meanwhile, Puss in Boots ran ahead to a grand castle owned by a wicked ogre. This ogre could transform into any creature he wished. When Puss arrived, he said politely,
"I've heard you can turn into any animal, even a lion."
Of course,
roared the ogre, becoming a mighty lion. Puss trembled, but clapped his paws.
"Incredible! But surely you can't become something as tiny as a mouse?"
The proud ogre laughed and turned into a mouse in a flash. Quick as lightning, Puss pounced and swallowed him whole. Then he ran to the gate, just as the king's carriage arrived.
"Welcome, your Majesty, to the castle of my master, the Marquis of Carabas."
The king was amazed. The princess smiled, and soon after, the young man married her. As for Puss in Boots, he became a noble cat, dressed in fine silk, living happily ever after in the grand castle he had so cleverly won. And so, the cat who started with nothing but a pair of boots proved that cleverness and courage can change your destiny.
If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want more interesting stories like this, let me know in the comments.